Hi, it's Sharon, and it is Fairy Garden Thursday, and it is hosted by Grandma Sandy, and her co-hosts are Sandra Lynn, Home and Garden, Barbie Daly, Rural Life in the Valley, myself, Sharon Shornigal, and we have another lady that joins us every week, and her name is TZ. Pretty sure it's TZED. So love it if you looked at all our videos on fairy gardens. So in this video, I am out of town. I am in Crandbrook at my daughter's. So I decided I would just go to Winners and to a couple of dollar stores and see what there is that I could buy to make a fairy garden out of. So this is what I'm up to this week. Sure hope you enjoy it. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel, and I'd love it if you subscribed. And I send a big YouTube hug out to all my regulars. And I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up and left me a comment so I know who's out there watching. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first store that we went to was Winners in Crandbrook, British Columbia, and I found all these pretty fairies, and they look like stone, and I thought they were just sweet. This one's sitting on the moon, and here's one that's looking at a little froggy. Looks like she's ready to kiss to see if she finds her prince. And there's a cute little bird hand, bird feeder beside her, and there she is, getting ready to kiss the frog. But isn't she pretty with her pretty flowers around her hair and her big wings? And up here we have some little fairy angels. They just look so sweet. They're little girls. And here we have more of a whimsical little fairy sitting on the moon, just contemplating life. And there's the same ones that we just showed. They are very, very sweet. These are $12.99. So I thought they were all pretty good prices. And there's our other fairies sitting up there, and I believe they have flowers in their hands, or maybe they're holding a bird. Anyhow, there's also a little tree there with birds on it and some fairy lights. So here's a picture of the shelf they're on. And we have some lawn furniture and topiaries that could go in your flower bed for your fairy garden. So there's my phone talking to me. And I thought these fairy lights were fun. We've got some flowers and some butterflies, all in different colors. That would be so pretty in a fairy garden. And of course the lights that look like a fireworks spray. I thought they were all pretty. And so now we're at the dollar store, and I found all these different kinds of mushrooms. Aren't they nice? There's just all kinds of them, and then there's a bunch of gnomes. So if you like to make a gnome fairy garden, I know the fairies like to see the gnomes, and these gnomes are priced at $5. And they're all kinds of cute ones. There's one with a basket of red mushrooms, and there's one with a watering can, and one with a shovel, a spade. There's a couple with two different spades, and here's our wise owls. And they keep all the mean guys out of the fairy gardens. Some cute little chipmunks, and there's a fairy garden light, and it says, "Welcome to my garden." And it's a little lantern. And some more gnomes. And then we got some cute little turtles and frogs down below with their big eyes. And I found this bunny rabbit sitting here reading a book. I don't know if he's supposed to be there or not, but he sure was heavy. And he's $5 too, and I thought he was pretty darn sweet. And there's some more gnomes with their pretty blue hats and pink flowers. And there's some more gnomes down there, and they could be bird feeders, or you could put a little bit of water in there, and the bees could drink out of that. And there's another fairy holding a kitty cat right beside the gnomes and the owls. And now we have some Buddha heads that you can put in your fairy garden too. And a great big bird that would protect all the fairies. And I think they are just so sweet to look at. And down below we have some green stuff that you can use as part of their garden. And I like using those to put down and then put my fairies and whatever right on top of them, on top of a board. And then they have something fun to sit on, and it looks like a little green garden. Over here I spotted this birdhouse that's made of straw and stuff, and I thought it would make a really cute fairy garden. And here's just some fun little animals, a frog sitting on a swing, and I think there's a kitty cat back there, and a puppy dog. And I also,
No, you're not in my way.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm showing you a thermometer. I guess I'm trying to get, I think I'm letting people by. Yes, because there was people coming in the alley and I was blocking them in the aisle. Okay, I use these all the time. I like them. They're to put in your pot to hold your soil in, but I just put them right on the boards, and that way I can glue my fairy garden stuff to them, and they have a nice surface to make a garden on. And all this stuff, as I said, is in the dollar stores. And this one is Dollar Tree, and I thought these two little picks were cute, and I thought they would be cute just... They're signs, but if you put them on a popsicle stick, you can stand them up, and they would be at the back of the fairy garden. Would be cute. And now we have some pretty butterflies. I always like to find butterflies. And then there's these little stickers that are flowers, and they're kind of poofy. So I thought, well, that would be good in my garden. And a few stamps. Now I'm over to the lights. Okay, here's some happy snails, and they are solar lit. So in the dark, you would see the cute snails and the pretty little flowers that are all different colors. And these ones would look more like a sunflower, and they're all solar lights, so they would be fun to have in your fairy garden at night. So they would all light up and light up your fairy garden. I thought this little fence piece was really cute. I think it would be really cute to sit around the fairy garden. I'm going to show you a picture. And it's all looks like little sunflowers and daisies. And I thought this would be really a sweet thing to put in front of your fairy garden as a border. And these are other little picks that you can just stick in and around, like butterflies and stuff, in and around your fairy garden. And there's a bee you could hang off a pot. So now we've got some cute little frogs. They are ceramic, and they're a pretty green, and this one's just relaxing, enjoying the sun. And these were in the store where everything is $1.75. So these little frogs are $1.75. I thought they would be very cute in a fairy garden. And we have some little mushrooms, and these ones are different than the other ones. These ones are just kind of chubby, and you could paint a door on those and make them a house. And here's some more frogs. They're awfully cute. And down below we have some more gnomes, but these are bee gnomes. And they look like little bees dressed up as gnomes. And I thought those would be really, really sweet in the fairy garden. And here's some more of those mushrooms, all different colors. There's red and brown and white. And there's the little gnomes again. Okay, I'm going over here. Oh yes, I'm coming over to see all the faux flowers. They have many, many stems of flowers. And if you watch my channel, you know that I use faux flowers when I make my fairy gardens in my teacups, in my baskets, in my tin cans, whatever I make a garden in. I like these flowers, and I like big ones and little ones to make my garden. And isn't that a pretty sight? All those faux flowers and all those beautiful colors. So nice to see this time of year. Okay, here's some more pics. We've got little gnomes that are dressed up as bees again, and little pots of flowers. And then we've got a flower with a ladybug on it, one with a bee. And these would be cute in the garden as well. And here are some wind chimes. Wind chimes are always nice in a fairy garden because they just give that little mystical sound. And here I'm going to show you some watering cans. And I thought these were just cute and fun. And yes, they could sit in the fairy garden, but you could also use them to water your garden, one plant at a time. They have snails and unicorns, and they have spray cans that look like butterflies. And I thought they were so cute. And these little pots up above were sweet. Oh, there's my phone again. And I love these little pot holders. You could put some paper and stuff in there, and then you could make 3 different fairy gardens that all kind of go together and make a path to each one. I thought that would work out really well in those pots. And then I'll show you all the pots that are in this garden, that are in this Dallor store in Crandbrook. And oops, there's my head. I was turning my camera around. And then we have some little chalkboards. And these are great for making signs. And beads, of course. You can make all kinds of stuff with beads for your fairy garden. And colored glue sticks. And just little things. I love to add little whatnots into my fairy gardens, and I think it's just fun when people look at them and see the little whatnots that are stuck in there here and there. So I had lots of fun just looking in this store. And here's some little boxes you can use and make really sweet fairy gardens in those. And you can just set it on your dresser or your child's dresser. And of course, paints. It's always fun to paint something and stick it in the fairy garden. So I think over here I spotted moss. To me, moss is very essential in a fairy garden. I think it just makes it look more like a fairy garden. So we have Spanish moss. This one is reindeer moss, the green one. And I love that moss. And that's my finger. Get out of there, finger. And the other one, what's this? Well, that one was called multiple moss or something. And this one is Spanish moss. So they had 3 different kinds of mosses. And $1.75 a bag, I think, is a good price. I need to pick more moss up, but I'm not going to do it right now. I still have quite a bit left. I'm going to wait till my supplies deplete a little more. And here's some bigger butterflies, a pretty blue and an orange and some white, a pink and a green. They're all so beautiful to look at. And pearls. Pearls are always nice in a fairy garden. You can put anything you choose in a fairy. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. And please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. And my next video will be Sunday Home Reset. So we'll see you then. Okay, bye.